Hello friends, welcome to awareness session on UPSC CSE 2023. I am Ram Uppala, Program Director, Dhanwantari IAS Study Circle, which is located on Shivan Road near Ambarpet, Hyderabad. And this is exclusively for Brahmin youth because it is sponsored by Dhanwantari Foundation International. Now let us go into the seminars. Why civil services are coveted these days? Because it offers you the best career. Suppose if you are a graduate, fresh graduate coming out of a campus with a degree in your hand positively, then the first and foremost alternative for you, the first and foremost career option for you is civil services because it gives you nation's top job. And then service. When it comes to the case of service, there are only two sets of people who have the legitimate authority to serve the society. One, politicians who come to power. Politicians, they become people representatives once they come to power. They have the legitimate authority to serve the society. And the other, bureaucrats, IAS, IPS and IRS officers recruited by UPSC. And these are the people who are blessed with certain resources, like they have human resources, financial resources in their hand to serve the society, and the service that they offer can be definitely ultimate. One more reason why our youngsters are coveted to civil services these days is the kind of dynamism the job offers. Suppose if you get into service, if you become an IAS officer, several people with a lot of problems will normally come to you. And you are in a position to offer solutions to their problems, that which gives you immense satisfaction. So that means every day you find new set of people and every day you find new challenges. You are in a position to offer solutions to them that gives you immense satisfaction as well. And then social status. Needless to make a mention the kind of reverence, the kind of respect that they command in the society once you become a civil servant. Okay, these are the four factors that people are now being attracted towards civil services. Then, additional benefits. Suppose if you make preparation for civil service, there are certain additional benefits. First and foremost thing, you can become an encyclopedia of knowledge. Whether you take it or don't take it, the examination, that is immaterial. Prepare for this examination and you will definitely become an encyclopedia of knowledge. Suppose if you make preparation for this examination, normally any other examination to be of low standard only, whether it is State Public Service Commission examination, bank examination or Staff Selection Commission examination, you can make it hands down with this preparation. And these are the two additional benefits you have. And now when it comes to the case of UPSC CSE, UPSC gives you notification every year. So far the examination has been conducted 74 times since independence. So there is no even a single break in any year as far as UPSC civil service examination is concerned. And normally people think that UPSC is limited to IAS, IPS only. No. Through UPSC CSE, there are 19 services which are meant for recruitment. They are divided into three categories. Certain of them are All India services, certain of them are Group A services, and the remaining are Group B services. When it comes to the case of All India services, you have three: IAS, IPS, and Indian Foreign Service, IFS. And in Group A services, you have almost 13 services like this: Indian Audit and Account Service, Indian Civil Account Service, Indian Corporate Law Service, Indian Defence Account Service, Indian Defence Estate Service, Indian Information Service, Indian Postal Service, Indian Postal and Telegraph Accounts and Finance Service, Indian Railway Protection Service, Indian Revenue Service, Customs and Central Excise, we call it now GST, Indian Revenue Service, Income Tax, Indian Trade Service. These are all the Group A services you have under the same notification. And certain services related to some union territories, Delhi, Andaman, Nicobar Islands, Lakshadweep, these are considered to be of Group B services. And you have Armed Force Headquarters Civil Services also, which comes under this category. UPSC issues notification in the month of February every year. On the first Sunday of June, the prelims examination is normally conducted. Okay, now let us go into those details. So what is the selection process? UPSC CSE, the selection process through UPSC CSE for these services is a three-tier process: preliminary at the bottom level, mains at the middle level, and personality test at the end. Okay, now preliminary is objective in nature, mains is subjective in nature, and personality test is something related to your oral test, interview, vocal. So preliminary examination, now let us come to the step 1, preliminary examination. In preliminary examination, you find just 2 papers, they are objective in nature. Now let us go to paper 2 first, because it is of qualifying nature. Paper 2 comprises of those things related to arithmetic, reasoning and English comprehension. They are of SSC standard only, and you need to get just 33% marks out of each. The examination is administered for 200 marks, there will be 80 questions in the paper. And suppose if you are able to make 27 questions correctly and leaving all those remaining questions, you will get qualified in CSAT paper, in paper 2. And then coming to paper 1, which is very important one, which is considered for your, not merit ranking I can't say, which is considered for your further promotion to the next round, mains examination. In general studies paper 1, you find all those things related to history, polity, geography, economy, science and technology. No kind of like anything can be asked under sky, no, not like that. But there is a specific syllabus mentioned for this even prelims examination as well as for mains examination. And the syllabus is something related to your NCERTs, geography, history, polity, economy and science from class 6 to class 12. That suffices for you to take this kind of, you can be getting static portion through these NCERT books, and later on, suppose if these things are coupled to current affairs, then you can fare better in the examination. And now, let us see what is the cutoff. Normally, there are 4 years, CSE 2020, 2019, 2018 and 2017. The general cutoffs are given here. Cutoffs for you to get promoted to the next round. As I have rightly mentioned, the kind of performance you put forth in paper 2 is not considered. Just it is for your qualification only. If you get 33%, enough. But the kind of performance you put forth in paper 1, in general studies CSAT paper 1, that is counted, and that is for a maximum of 200 marks. 100 questions will be given. Each question carries 2 marks. There is a penalization for each wrong answer by minus 0.66. And then all in all, you have to score any year, not more than, except in this year, it is around 100. Every time it is around 100 for general category candidates, for 200. That means you can get promoted to the mains round with only 50% performance. So just 50% is quite enough for you to get into mains round. Then next, what is all about mains examination? Mains examination is descriptive in nature. There are 9 papers in it. 2 papers are of qualifying in nature, English language and regional language. Normally we prefer Telugu. Both Telugu states people, they prefer Telugu as to be their regional language. So these are of qualifying in nature. So for 300, you need to get just 100 in each of them. But for the remaining 7 papers, the kind of performance you put forth there is considered for merit ranking. So what are they? What are those 7 papers? General essay 1 paper, 250 marks, wherein you are supposed to write 2 essays, extracting 1 from each section. And then you have general studies 4 papers. These are all important. There are 4 general studies papers. In GS paper 1, you find things related to history, geography and society. And in paper 2, in GS paper 2, you find things related to polity, governance and IR. And in paper 3, you find things related to ecology, economy, technology, disaster management, agriculture, internal security, blah, blah, blah. And in paper 4, you find things related to ethics, aptitude and integrity. These 4 papers consist of 1000 marks, each consisting of 250. 254s are 1000. And you need to select a single optional paper, single optional subject from a list of almost 45 subjects provided to you. The beauty of UPSC is that you need not select the optional subject which is from your own discipline. That means suppose if you are a BTech CSC candidate, computer science engineering candidate, UPSC doesn't force you to opt for CSC, computer science engineering. No, you need not take. Normally those people who hail from BTech also, BTech MBBS, they always opt for humanity subjects, because there can be an overlapping of the subject in these compulsory papers in general studies. Normally people these days are opting for, most of the people, they are opting for PSIR, Political Science and International Relations, otherwise Anthropology, Sociology. These are the 3 popular optionals in that order: PSIR, anthropology and sociology normally. And once you pick an optional, you find 2 papers out of it. In PSIR, you have political science 1 paper and then IR 2nd paper. So wherein you find each of the papers to be of 250 marks. That means single optional will give you 500 marks. So optional is crucial. So selecting optional is all important. So 500 marks for optional, general studies 1000 marks, and then essay 250 marks, all put together 1750. The merit list is prepared for a maximum of 1750 marks. For you to get an interview call, what is the mark that you need to get? The minimum mark that you are supposed to get. Let us see here. Mains cutoffs for 1750. For a general category candidate, for him or her to get an interview call, in the year 2020, he had to attain a minimum of 736 marks. The last man who had been called for interview during that year, 736 he got. 736 marks out of 1750. So, even less than 50%, very less than 50%. What is 50% of 1750? 875. Not even 875 you are supposed to get, just 736 in that particular year, 751, 774, 809, almost similar, more or less it is same every year. And now once you get into interview is called here personality test. As title suggests, they test your personality only, your communication, and the test of knowledge has already been over through your prelims and mains examination, the test. So now your suitability for the service is what tested there in the interview room. Okay, so what is the maximum mark for the interview? 275. And there are certain people who could get even 160s, 170s in the interview. It's not a test of knowledge, but a test of personality, suitability of the candidate. Okay, and these are also taken into consideration for the final list. So now 1750 in the mains examination added to 275, it gives you 2025. So for a maximum of 2025 marks, the final list is prepared to offer you services. In the year 2020, for a general category candidate to get a service, he has to score minimum of 944. Cutoff means last person's mark, 944 out of 2025. Can you show me at least one examination on this entire earth which gives you a position just with 50% of the performance? Even less than 50% here. What is 50% of 2025? It should be minimum of 1012.5. Here for 944 you are offered a service. That's it. Facts on CSE 2020. There are several myths that to be busted. The myth is that UPSC is taken by more than 30 lakhs every year. No. The number of candidates applied is 10,40,060. This is the data related to UPSC CSE 2020. More or less it is same every year. 10,40,060 who have applied, and the number of candidates appeared for prelims. When it comes to the case of taking examination, it is reduced by 50%, 4,82,000 only. Attendance, 50% attendance only to the prelims examination. Number of candidates selected for mains, this is very, very important, 10,564. Every time candidates are selected to mains on the basis of the post, number of posts. Suppose UPSC notifies 1,000 posts this year, then only 13,000 people will be allowed to take the mains examination. That means in the ratio of 1:13. So getting on to the mains is all important. In the ratio of 1:13, people get promoted to mains round. So for the personality test, how many number of candidates were called for? 2,053. This is also based on the number of posts, 2.5. For one post, 2.5 candidates will be called for interview. For two posts, 5 candidates. For 700 posts, 700 into 2.5. 1,400 plus 350. So 1,750 candidates will be called for interview, like that. A total of 761 candidates were recommended by the commission for appointment. Here there is a kind of gender equity is not prevailing here. 545 men and 216 women. So women's participation is highly encouraged, and that is the reason why UPSC doesn't charge any fees for them to take this examination for women. They are highly encouraged. Okay, and then why Dhanwantari IAS? Dhanwantari IAS has got a community interest because it is being sponsored by Dhanwantari Foundation International. It is exclusively for Brahmin youth. Those who are doing their final year in the year 2022 and those who have completed their final year in the year 2021 and 2020 are quite eligible to take this course. It is community interest, hence result oriented. So we take only 60 members every year. Last time and before last year we have taken 90. This time we have reduced it to 60. We want the cream. Those people who are serious enough to prepare for this examination. So only 60 members. Structured program with a proper micro planner. Once you get into this program, how can you get into this program? The limited intake. Intake is for 60 members only. So that too through based on admission through a proper selection process. You will be administered with those things related to aptitude and English, and thereafter you will be called for interview. Aptitude is objective in nature. Essay you are supposed to write, that is descriptive in nature. So objective exam, descriptive examination, and we call you for interview to know how serious you are towards this preparation. So admission through a selection process. Once the admission is given, you need to make a nominal fee. It is being done on cost to cost basis as it is a trust activity. Individual care and good peer-to-peer interaction. So once you get into the class, they are all selected through a proper selection process. They are very serious and they are from the same community, and you will have a good peer-to-peer interaction. That helps you a lot. The kind of ecosystem which is meant for learning here will definitely help you to crack the civil service examination. Majority faculty members are from New Delhi. They come, they stay here, they deliver and they leave. Each faculty member would like to stay here for 2 weeks at a stretch. And you have daily analysis session. Of course, it is part of that. Daily analysis is something which is related to current affairs. Daily analysis is being done on daily basis, unlike in other institutions. Of course, Dhanwantari IAS Study Circle can never be compared to any other commercial entity because it is purely for certain community members. Number one, intake is limited. We are very serious by the way of conducting examination. The admission is not open. So we must be result oriented. So that is the reason why we have incorporated this. Current affairs is being done on daily basis. Regular answer writing, evaluation and feedback. Unless and until you have that answer writing practice, you can't excel in mains examination. So that is the reason why regular answer, daily you are supposed to make at least 2 answer writings. That the practice makes a man perfect. Well equipped classroom, library and reading rooms, and these are the things normally provided as part of our infrastructure. You can come over here and check with them, ascertain ground level facts, and then you can make a decision. One-stop solution right from basics to final selection. So once you come as a student, you can go with a service kind of approach. We offer you coaching for prelims, mains, interview, guidance, mock interviews, everything is taken care of. Okay, Dhanwantari Scholastic Aptitude Test. Yeah, as I have rightly mentioned, the admission is through a selection process and we are conducting a test for it. That is called Dhanwantari Scholastic Aptitude Test DSAT. And there are various dates. You can have your own convenience to choose the date here. 20th March 2022 on Sunday, we are conducting a test here 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. And we provide you a link also. Once I will give you my contact number. Once you actually message through a text or you call me on that number so that I can send you a link to register for the test. And these are scheduled March, April and May. We are conducting these tests, these 3 months only. The test venue is Dhanwantari Foundation International, located at Tilaknagar Crossroad, Shivan Road, Amberpet, Hyderabad. Okay. Tentative program dates. Yeah. Once you get into Dhanwantari course, your course will start. As module 1 is bridge course right from basics, as I have already mentioned, it is through NCERTs. It starts on 9th June to 6th August. Mostly the program, for the sake of those who are doing their final years, they may not be able to come to this program for classroom sessions. So that's the reason why we are doing this through Zoom sessions, foundation through Zoom sessions. And later on, those who are pursuing their final year in the year 2022, Their exams get over in the month of July. So mains cum prelims classes we are starting on 8th August. That's very important. And completion of syllabus is 31st Jan 2023. So you are left with almost 5 months for you to have a kind of revision and test series for prelims examination. Revision cum test series for prelims 1st February to 15th May. Prelims examination the first week of June as scheduled by UPSC. Module 4 revision cum test series mains post prelims. So we have divided that into modules. I can share you the micro planner also. Once you come over here, once you get selected, I will share you the micro planner also. On which day, who is the faculty member who is taking the class, from what time to what time, what is the syllabus that he is going to complete it. That is the micro planner. I share you the micro planner with you for those students who got selected into our course. Only for 60 members. Okay. This is the team of esteemed faculty members. Dr. Sudesh Kumar Jha sir. So he has got over 30 years of experience by this time. So Dr. Sudesh Kumar Jha, he teaches international relations, and Sri Krishna Dev Singh history of India and world, and then Sri Kanishka Shekhar polity and governance. Neeraj sir, he teaches you economy. Anup Kumar Srivastava teaches you geography and ecology. Bhushan Ketkar teaches you ethics. And these are the people who are coming from New Delhi. For almost all core subjects, history, polity, geography and economy, faculty from New Delhi are coming to take classes here. And Sri Sudhir Kumar, science and technology, he is a local guy, but he's got authenticity on the subject. So science and technology. Dr. G. Vivek, who has been an achiever in the civil services in the year 2015 to become Joint Director of Armed Force Headquarters. So he takes care of essay, and also he takes care of certain classes like, even ecology, certain classes on economy also, ecology also. Sri Sai Gautam, who is going to be an IAS officer soon. So he has given his 6th attempt. So he takes care of society and internal security. Sri I Kalyan, daily news analysis he takes care of. He comes daily to the class to take care of all those things related to current events, the news items, editorials and articles that appeared on that particular day. He commands very good respect from the student community. And then P. Nishant, who has missed the bus, who has missed the service just by 2 marks last year, right now working as deputy manager in Bell. He takes care of answer writing mentor. He comes normally on Sundays to take 4-hour sessions on answer writing, mains answer writing practice. We have Sri Narendra CSAT paper 2, and even myself, I also take some classes on CSAT. So I look after the entire program. I am the person who is accountable for all these things to happen so smoothly. And then it is all about Dhanwantari Foundation International, and all Brahmin community members can avail this opportunity. Please share and subscribe to our channel Dhanwantari IAS also. And then you can contact me on this number. I am not busy. You are the very purpose of it. You can call me at any time. So 9866079891. So I can share you a link so as to register for the examination.